Molly is about 16 years old. Bertha's about 9. They weigh about 16 to 1,800 pounds each, and they're going to give us a nice ride today. Any questions before we get started? How many of you been to Hardware Ranch before? All right, I'll have to mind myself not tell too many fibs, right?
Hi, I'm Chris Down with A Long Way Home. We're here at Hardware Ranch in Cache Valley, Utah, only about 45 minutes away from the Salt Lake Valley. It's a great opportunity to see wildlife up close and personal, elk in a way that you've never seen before, complete with a horse-drawn carriage and the opportunity to experience the outdoors in a very unique way on your long way home.
Bertha, Molly, step ha. Go on, girls. Good girls. A lot of driving animals are trained with voice commands as well as respond to the pressure on their lines. And so G is for right and ha is for left. And they do respond to it. They know their names, they know their voice commands. Get up, come on, get up. Step G, ooh, right there. Whoa, come on.
There's not a lot of places that you can see this kind of thing.
No, there's not. And I mean, the elk make it fun, but also the other aspect is the horses. Not many places where you can go and see how draft animals are used to power equipment by our ancestors. So it's fun to have the horses here pulling the sleighs. You get to go on a ride, and then you learn a little bit about not only is the elk our celebrity species here at Hardware, but it is also the state mammal.
What brings them down?
Well, this is a natural stopping place in their natural migration. As winter comes in, as it gets colder, there's more snow, these animals naturally move to lower elevations in order to find adequate food for the winter. And Hardware, this area is on that stopping route as they move into Cache Valley.
So this is my chance to quiz you as to other things. So what's the state cooking pot then?
Probably the Dutch oven.
That's right. Good job, man. That's right. That's good. What brings you up to Hardware Ranch today?
Well, we're just here as a family. We've got our little niece here and just wanted to take her out and see the elk.
Part of what Hardware Ranch does as a wildlife management area is we participate in the research and study of wildlife. We've been doing research on elk as the Division of Wildlife for about 40 years now, since the 70s. We've studied everything from pregnancy rates to calving weights to fertility levels in the bulls, fertility levels of the cows. We even test for disease. Easy, girls. Hold on. Step this way. Step this way. Whoa. Stand. Back in 1943, the Division of Wildlife purchased the initial 2,000 acres that were up here with the intent of feeding these animals to keep them out of the valleys where they were causing depredation problems with local agriculture that was ongoing. So we've been doing this for quite a while, and we started offering rides starting in the 50s. Elk are part of the deer family. So just like they're cousins with the mule deer, with the moose, with the caribou, and we have 3 of those 4 here in the state. And a few things that make the deer family different, that they have antlers instead of horns. Antlers are made out of bone, horns are made out of keratin, which is what our fingernails and our hair are made out of. Antlers only grow on the males, with the exception of the caribou. Horns grow on both male and female. If you look through this herd of elk, you'll see these larger animals that have antlers on their heads. Those are the males, or as they're referred to, bulls. The bigger adults that don't have antlers, those would be females or cows. Their young are called calves. and as you can tell that they're quite vocal. They talk to each other. The mothers know the voices of their babies. The babies know their mother. They know each other's scent. Life expectancy, if they die at natural causes, a mature male will be about 17 years old. Just like us guys, they make less intelligent choices, I guess. They live a harder life, and they spend, instead of eating and getting ready for winter, chasing the females around to breed them all. And then as a consequence, they go into the winter less prepared, and that takes a toll on them physically, and they die a little bit younger. Cows will typically be early 20s, 20 to 22, and she will have a calf from when she's every year, usually from when she's a year old up until she's about 16, 17. And here he found his mama. Now when they come in here, the calves are about 6 months old, 4 to 6 months old, and some of them still nurse, some of them have been weaned, and by the time they all leave here in March, they will all be weaned and on their own. They won't need mama much longer, and she's getting ready to have her calf in May.
So for someone who has never been here before, what advice would you have for them?
Know that they are wild, but places like this give you a good chance to come closer to them and feel that connection with nature.
We are open every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday until the end of February. Dress warm. Dress like you're going to come snowmobiling or you're going to go tubing, so that you've got the right cold weather gear, and just bring your camera and come to have a good time. The nice thing is we're high enough in elevation that we're up above the inversion, and so it may be 30 degrees, but you're in the sun most of the time. Any similar experience to this, you got to drive quite a ways to get it, and so this is right here in our own backyard here in Utah. Good girls.
Thank you for joining us at the Hardware Ranch, about 45 minutes from the Wasatch Front. A great way to have a Western experience right here in Cache Valley. Step up to the Hardware Ranch on your long way home.